Madam President,
I move that our chapter award a $300 scholarship to a member attending the Washington Leadership Conference.
second.
It's been moved and seconded that our chapter award a $300 scholarship to a member attending the Washington Leadership Conference. Is there any debate?
Madam President,
I'm strongly in favor of this motion. The Washington Leadership Conference is a great opportunity for our chapter members, but it's quite an expensive thing for our members to pay for all by themselves. So I think that if we gave $300 to a deserving member of our chapter, it would benefit us and them. So therefore, I urge the Assembly to vote for this motion.
Madam President,
I disagree with the previous speaker. Our alumni already gives our members about $700 to go to WLC, and we do not have enough money as a chapter in our treasury to award $300 to a member. So therefore, I urge the Assembly to vote down this motion.
Madam President,
Lindsay.
I agree with the previous speaker. She brought up good points. Therefore, I move to amend the main motion by striking $300 and inserting $100.
second.
It's moved and seconded to amend the main motion by striking $300 and inserting $100. Is there any debate?
Madam President,
Lindsay.
I'm highly in favor of this amendment for many reasons. It's a good price, and WLC is very expensive, and I think we can support this member by giving them a $100 scholarship. Therefore, I urge the Assembly to vote in favor of this amendment.
Madam President,
Cora.
Yes, $100 is more financially feasible for our chapter. However, the $300 is actually going to make more of a difference towards paying for WLC because it is expensive. So therefore, I'm against this amendment.
Madam President,
Michaela.
I rise to speak against this amendment. $300 is a much better price than $100 to be giving as a scholarship, due to the fact that, as people have already stated, WLC is very expensive. It costs around $1,000, and the amount of money we get from the alumni is it changes every year. Therefore, I urge the Assembly to vote down this amendment.
Madam President,
Emma.
I rise to speak against this amendment. Giving $100 instead of a $300 donation is not quite enough for the members that are attending WLC. It's just not, they'd have to do a lot more fundraising to make up the difference for the money, and while the $100 would be all right, it's not quite as good. So therefore, I urge the Assembly to vote against this amendment.
Madam President,
Sadie.
I disagree with the previous speakers. $100 is way more feasible for our chapter. Even though it is less of a difference than $300, it'll still make an impact on how much money that the student will have to fundraise. So therefore, I urge the Assembly to vote for this amendment.
Madam President,
Michaela.
I move previous question.
second.
Previous question has been called. We should now go straight to the vote. All those in favor of previous question, rise. Be seated. All those opposed, rise. Be seated. There is 5 to the affirmative, 0 to the negative. The ayes have it. The motion is adopted, and the previous question is moved. We should now go straight to the vote on the motion to amend the main motion by striking $300 and inserting $100. All those in favor of amending the main motion say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no.
No.
The noes have it. The motion is not adopted. We shall not amend the main motion. So now go back to the debate on the main motion. That chapter order $300 scholarship to a member attending the Washington Leadership Conference. Is there any further debate?
Madam President,
Cora.
I'm strongly in favor of this motion, being that the WLC is a very expensive conference for students to attend, and $300 will make a difference for them. And also, it'll be able to show the community that our chapter is willing to help our members and wants them to have this opportunity. It will look great on our part, and it will be a great opportunity for the member. Therefore, I'm in favor of this motion.
Madam President,
Sadie.
I move to refer this motion to the Executive Committee with full powers to act and have a report back to us for the next meeting.
second.
It's been moved and seconded to refer this motion to the Executive Committee with full powers to act and have a report back to us at our next meeting. Is there any debate?
Madam President,
Sadie.
We still have to take out the logistics of this motion. We need to figure out which member we are going to award this scholarship to, how we are going to get the money, and how the member is going to apply to get that scholarship. So therefore, I urge the Assembly to vote for this amendment.
Madam President,
Lindsay.
I disagree with the maker of the motion. We need to talk about the motion right here and make a decision right now. Therefore, I urge the Assembly to vote down this refer.
Madam President,
Emma.
I rise to speak against this refer. Our executive committee has a lot on their plate right now, and I don't think they would get back to us in time for us to make a decision, because the kids that are going to WLC need to know about what scholarships they're getting very quickly. So therefore, I urge the Assembly to vote against this refer.
Madam President,
Michaela.
I disagree with the previous speaker. WLC is not until this summer, and I believe that the Executive Committee does have some things to hash out with this motion. Therefore, I believe we should send it there. I urge the Assembly to vote for this motion.
Madam President,
Cora.
I don't think any of the issues that have been brought up that want us to refer this motion have been important enough that we can't make a decision here and now without sending this to the executive committee. I think we can iron it all out ourselves and make a decision here and now. Therefore, I'm against this referral.
Is there any further debate? Are you ready for the question? We shall now proceed to vote. All those in favor of referring this motion to the executive committee with full powers to act and have them report back to us at our next meeting, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no.
No.
The noes have it, the motion is not adopted, we shall not refer this motion to the executive committee. We shall now go back to debate on the main motion that chapter award a $300 scholarship to a member attending the Washington Leadership Conference. Is there any further debate?
Madam President,
Cora.
I move to suspend the simple standing rule that the treasurer must approve all financial matters that are decided upon, if this motion passes.
second.
It's moved and seconded to suspend the simple standing rules that are, the treasurer must approve all financial motions acted on. Is there any, we shall proceed to vote. All those in favor of the suspending the simple standing rules that our treasurer must approve all financial things that are acted on, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. The ayes have it, the motion is adopted, and we shall suspend the simple standing rules. Is there any, we shall go back to debate on the main motion that chapter award a $300 scholarship to a member attending the Washington Leadership Conference. Is there any further debate?
Madam President,
Sadie.
I rise to a parliamentary inquiry.
State your inquiry.
Is this motion reconsiderable?
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Madam President,
Emma.
I move to postpone this motion to our next meeting.
second.
It's moved and seconded to postpone this motion to our next meeting. Is there any debate?
Madam President,
Emma.
I'm in favor of this postpone. There's been many questions about whether or not we can afford to give $300 scholarship to a member that wants to attend WLC, so we could talk to our treasurer between now and the next meeting. And we could also talk to the members that would be eligible to go to WLC and see if they are in need of a scholarship and if there's any interest in them even going to WLC. So therefore, I urge the Assembly to vote for this postponement.
Madam President,
Lindsay.
I am not in favor of this motion. Our October meeting is very busy, and I believe we don't have time to deal with it at our next meeting. Therefore, I assume we vote down this postpone.
Madam President,
Michaela.
I agree with the previous speaker. We have fruit sales coming up next month, and there's just going to be no time to talk about this motion. Therefore, I urge the Assembly to vote down this postpone indefinitely. Postpone.
Madam President,
Sadie.
I disagree with the previous speaker. Even though we do have to talk about food sales at our next meeting, I still believe that the members that are eligible to go to WLC should have some input on this motion. So therefore, I urge the Assembly to vote for this postponement.
Madam President,
Cora.
I am in opposition to this postponement. I think that we can discuss everything here and make a decision without pushing it all the way back to the next meeting and waiting for that. I think we can deal with it now, therefore I'm against this postponement.
Madam President,
Michaela.
I rise to a question of privilege affecting the Assembly.
State your question.
Can we turn up the heat? It's very cold in here.
No, wait a minute. It is controlled by central system that we cannot change. We shall now go back to debate on the main motion that chapter award a $300 scholarship to a member attending the Washington Leadership Conference. Is there any further debate?
Madam President,
Cora.
I wish to discuss the merits of the motion with the maker of the motion, therefore I move to take a 10-minute recess.
second.
It's been moved and seconded to take a 10-minute recess. Are there any amendments? Are you ready for the question? We shall now proceed to vote. All those in favor of taking a 10-minute recess, say aye.
aye.
All those opposed, say no.
No.
Noes have it. The motion is not adopted. We shall not take a 10-minute recess. We shall now go to the debate on the motion to postpone this motion to our next meeting. All those in favor, is there any debate? Are you ready for the question? We shall now proceed to vote. All those in favor of postponing this motion to our next meeting, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no.
No.
The noes have it. The motion is not adopted. We shall not postpone this motion to our next meeting. We shall now go back to debate on the main motion that a chapter award a $300 scholarship to a member attending the Washington Leadership Conference. Is there any further debate?
Madam President,
Lindsay.
Seeing that we have a speaker coming in a few minutes, I move to lay this motion on the table.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to lay this motion on the table. All those in favor of laying this motion on the table say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no.
No.
The noes have it. The motion is not adopted. We shall not lay this motion on the table. We shall now go back to debate on the main motion that chapter award a $300 scholarship to a member attending the Washington Leadership Conference. Is there any debate?
Madam President,
Michaela.
I must say that I am against this motion due to the fact that we are only giving this amount of money to one person, and that financial boundaries just say that even though we could award this, it's just not the best motion. Therefore, I urge the Assembly to vote down this motion.
Madam President,
Lindsay.
I agree with the previous speaker. I believe that we do not have the funds to give out a $300 scholarship right now, and it's not fair just to give it out to one member. We need to give it out to even more members. Therefore, I assume we vote down this motion.
Is there any further debate? Are you ready for the question? We shall now proceed to vote. All those in favor of our chapter awarding $300 scholarship to a member attending the Washington Leadership Conference, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no.
No.
Noes have it, the motion is not adopted, and we shall not award $300 to a scholarship to a member attending the Washington Leadership Conference. Is there any further business?
Madam President,
Lindsay.
I move to adjourn the meeting.
There's a motion and seconded to adjourn the meeting. All those in favor of adjourning the meeting, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no. The ayes have it, the motion is adopted, and the meeting is adjourned.